evening is equip you to not only know what you should do, but to give you the tools to do what you should do. Because I'm firmly convinced that what holds us back often from speaking up in these scenarios and doing what we ought to do, what holds us back from doing what we ought to do is oftentimes the very same thing which drives a woman to an abortion, and that is fear. Fear is often what holds us back from doing what we should do. The woman faced with an unplanned pregnancy is afraid of what her boyfriend or her husband is going to say. She's afraid of what her church community is going to say. She's afraid of what her parents are going to say. And amidst that fear, she does what she shouldn't do. And how often in any number of those scenarios, whether we're the doctor, whether we're the construction worker, whether we're the fellow mother, how often in those scenarios do we not do what we should do because we're afraid of how the person with us will react, how they'll respond if I speak up. And sometimes if we speak up, people respond poorly. But I think more often than not, if we respond well, most people won't respond poorly. But because we're ill-equipped, we don't make the best case and people may get quite upset. So tonight, besides equipping you with how to speak in these scenarios you can find yourself in your everyday lives, I want to give you the practical skills you need, not just the knowledge, but the tactics to bring into these kinds of everyday encounters. And when it comes to knowing what tactics we should use, we need to be taught. And most of us, if we sit down and think about it, aren't necessarily that good when trying to convince people on any number of controversial issues, especially if we're close to those people, right? Tempers flare, we just want to get on our soapbox and we want to tell them what we think. So what skill do we need? Well, we need the skills of a good teacher.